I have been served breakfast. Like, seriously,
Nice body go chop breakfast.
It's not just men that serve us breakfast or we serving them breakfast. Seriously, there are some friends that will serve you breakfast.
I can't really call myself a people person, so
Yeah.
naturally I'm an introvert in real life.
Yeah.
But on social media, I'm out there, I'm bubbly, I'm everywhere. I don't want no tomorrow. Like, tomorrow is Tuesday.
Like, tomorrow is Saturday. Tomorrow is Saturday. I don't know. Get to that point where you're like trying to maybe keep malice with people, even if people fall out, even if the friendship did not work.
With no bad blood. We are in a generation where we are also sensitive. Oh, how could she say that to me? That's so insensitive.
Yeah. I came here, I saw this other side of me that desperately needed someone to talk to.
I just tell moms that don't look for friends, stop looking for friends. The people that are meant to be in your life will just find you one way or the other. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Mom Shadi. If you're coming here for the first time, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button. And I have with me a very special guest. Her name is Blessing, aka Oma B. If you follow her on Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, you definitely know Oma B.
Yeah.
And if you're not following her on Instagram, go follow her at Oma B. I'm going to drop our handle below, and I'll also drop mine. So yes. So please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, this is actually my first YouTube video. Thank you for having me. So my name is Blessing Omabi on Instagram. I am a lifestyle and a motherhood blogger. Basically all things, anything that is interesting, just you can find on my page. Yeah, it's good to be here and good to be having this conversation with you, whatever it is, and just let them know what we're talking about.
Yeah. So today we'll be talking about friendship in motherhood abroad.
Yeah.
The focus is in the UK where we are based. So we are filming this video live from Manchester City. So yes, over to you.
Okay, so I think this is a very important topic, especially for moms like ourselves, and especially for people like us that have come from different countries in recent times. I mean, obviously there are people that have stayed here for years. There are people that have stayed here for a long time that they've been able to build relationships, form friendships. But for someone like me that came to the UK 4 years ago, it was difficult because it was I was living my life that I've built, the friendships and the people that I've known for years, and I'm coming to a new place trying to start afresh. So it was difficult. And I think this is what a lot of other moms face, new moms face when they come to the UK, is you feel oh my god, I don't have anybody here, I don't know anybody, and you feel isolated, you feel lonely, you feel the whole world is against me because I don't know what I'm doing here. So I feel it's a very good topic because a lot of people, a lot of mothers can actually relate to this. And what we're going to be doing as we go through is just to be talking on ways to actually navigate friendships, especially in the UK, what you need to do. And I feel this may just not also just be subject to the UK, wherever you are. If you feel if you feel you've left somewhere to a new place, I think this conversation will be helpful for you.
It applies to you too. Yes, and a lot of times mom send me DMs oh Mommy Shaq, I'm so bored, I have no friends, I need mommy friends. I know. Yeah. And in the past, this is just my own personal experience, I would say, because I'm a people person. I can't really call myself a people person. So naturally, I'm an introvert in real life. Yeah. But on social media, I'm out there, I'm bubbly, I'm everywhere and all that. But in real life, I'm a very reserved person. Yeah. So I don't really have a lot of people that I talk to in my life physically in real life. Yeah. It's more of social media and online stuff like that. So when people send me such messages, oh I'm bored, please I need friends, I'm blah blah blah, I'm depressed, I'm whoa. Hold up. We are taking this too far. Yeah. Because you feel lonely, because you feel sad, doesn't mean you're depressed. Yeah. You just need human, interaction. Yes. You need companionship. You need someone to communicate with and all those things. Then and over the time I've just told people that okay, before I would post, oh, mommy friends needed in London, mommy friends needed in Salford, mommy friends needed in Birmingham, all those type of things. Yeah. But over the time, I just tell moms that don't look for friends. Stop looking for friends. The people that are meant to be in your life will just find you one way or the other. It might even be through a comment, through one like, through something, one way or the other. But you will just find yourself together. But the moment you are going out there to search for friends, you are really eager to search.
More like desperate.
More like being desperate. Yes, you are going to miss the vital things that should be red signs to you. You know, it's very normal that when you are new in a place and you meet someone, you feel, okay, this person is the closest person to me. I can trust her. So you feel, okay, I can be vulnerable with this person. You tell her personal things, personal stuff. You don't know the kind of person that other person is.
True.
You know, like you might tell her things that no one should know, and you know, and she just puts your business out there. So I think we should really be careful with searching for friends. I just believe that people that are meant to be in your life will definitely locate and find their way into your life.
And I think, like, obviously what you said is, I'm going to give like instances of everything you said, but you know, just like you said, like you've always been an introvert. I feel like for me, I don't know now. Before I would not have said like I was an introvert, because I've always had friends, like the same friends I've had since secondary school, the same friends like I've been able to keep up to now, aside from the new mom friends I've been able to build. So like my life has always revolved around those girls. Like my whole family knows them. We all know each other's family. We all travel to each other's like villages, and they like proper, you know, like we're all neat. So it's always been like that for me. So like living there and coming here, I saw a different side of me. It was like, oh my god, maybe I am an introvert, but I've never thought of it like that. Like I never knew. If you had told me like 4 years ago, 5 years ago that blessing, I think I'm an introvert, you'd be like, I'll be like, see, they lie. I mean, obviously maybe I don't do some things, you know, like, but I like to have fun, I like to have friends, I like to, you know, go out, like meet people and stuff like that. But when I came here, I saw this other side of me that desperately needed someone to talk to. And I know a lot of people always tell me, but your husband, you're with your husband, like, you know, like you have your baby, like why are you lonely? And the truth is, there's always a difference between, you know, the friendship you have with your husband and the ones you have with your girlfriends. Like, you know, you need those friendships, because, you know, with time, they are the people that would understand you. You know, some things, you know, there'll be things you talk about, there'll be things you'd experience that you can't really share.
And sometimes you can even choke your husband with all those, you know, with all those rantings, you know.
Exactly.
Men have things they are thinking about. They are thinking about the family, they are thinking about themselves, thinking about the well-being of the family. They're carrying the entire burden. So you're not bringing every single thing, you are dumping on them, it just makes them, it can make a man get tired and all those things. So you need external, you know,
relationships. And that is, so for me, and I feel like I got to that point where I was really desperate. Like I was like, oh my god, I need somebody here, I need a friend. And I started reaching out to people that I would just see, like, you know, Manchester. I'd be like, oh, okay, I mean, like, let me try to like relate to this person. And to be fair, like, I have been served breakfast. Like, seriously,
everybody go chop breakfast.
It's not just men that serve us breakfast or me serving them breakfast. Seriously, there are some friends that will serve you breakfast. And I feel like when that happened to me, when I had an issue, when I had those issues, that was when I had to like come back, like, you know, take a step back and really ask myself, like, you know, do I need to be chasing these things? And the God factor is very important. Like, see, I can't even overemphasize. Like, I remember like actually praying about it. I've never been one to actually pray for friends. Like, not pray, you know, pray for my friends, but pray for I want to meet a friend. Like, I've never, you know, done that. And but then I remember like actively praying, like, God, just give me, you know, even if it's one. I don't even want too much. Just one person that is genuine, because I know that I'm genuine, but I also need. And it took 3 years, you know, for me to actually meet the people that I have in my corner now, you know, that are good. So, like she said, you don't need to actually run after or chase after anybody. I mean, you could like people. If they like you back, fine. You guys can actually connect. But don't be desperately needing to, I let this person be my, and, you know, because when you do that, when they don't give you what you want, you slip back into depression, you slip back into being sad,
you start feeling bad, like, why should not give me what I want? That attention is not there.
But then obviously people don't, you know, don't expect anything for people. People don't owe you anything. If they don't know you, they don't know you. If they don't like you, they don't like you. So just I don't know, take whatever you can. And I think another thing too is that building yourself too. Like the first few months, years that you're here, like even if you feel like you don't have anything, build yourself.
Focus on yourself.
Focus on yourself.
If you're bored, you have your kids to keep you busy.
Yeah.
If you don't have kids, learn something new. Just do something with yourself.
Do something with yourself. Like fight, like look for jobs, start going out. You necessarily, and I think that was another thing that helped me, because for the first 6-7 months of being here, I wasn't going anywhere. So I just felt like, oh my god, I'm trapped, I'm somewhere. But when I started going out, when I started going to work, and this was even work, I wasn't even working full time at the time. I was just doing 1 day in, 1 day out, or 2 days a week, or things like that. But I noticed that I was happier. Maybe because I was leaving the house. You just have that, oh my god, there's somewhere I'm going to. So sometimes it may not necessarily be that you actually need somebody. It may just be that maybe you're bored, you want that interaction. You can have that, by going out. You can have that by going to work. If you feel, start going to work, start doing something, even if it's online, like things like that. Start doing something, and you see that you may not necessarily feel like I desperately need somebody. You just get over it. But I understand, like if you're someone like me, I feel like someone like me will struggle, if you've had that connection with a lot of people, you've had so many friends, like my friends have always, like from secondary school altogether, and growing up, I've always had, my mom has like 7 or 8 sisters, like she gets, so I've always come from that kind of, always been in that space where there's always people to talk to, and things like that. So someone like me, I understand, will struggle, but it would also be good because you'd be able to see yourself outside of what you've known, and you'd be able to understand, okay, what do I really need in a friendship? What do I really need in a relationship with other, moms like myself or other females like myself? And it's actually good. I think it's a good eye-opener, really.
Yes. So for the friends that you've had the fallout with, so what do you think are the causes of all those fallouts that happen between mom friends? And one funny thing is that the friendship you have with your friends that are not moms is not the same thing. With your friends that are not moms might actually be more, should I say, be more understanding than your moms than your friends that are moms. Because for example, say you're talking about I'm so busy, I don't have time to this, I don't have time to that. Your friends that are not moms, they see it like, oh my god, 24 hours, she's busy, she's doing something. But your friends that are moms, you'll be like, okay, yes, we know that you're busy, but we know,
because we all need the same thing.
We
all go through the same thing. So it's like, is she lying? Are you trying to? We know these things.
So it might feel like your friends that don't have kids yet are like, oh my gosh, she's the sweetest, the most understanding person ever. Things like that. So what do you think are the major causes of fallout between mom friends?
I think I'm going to talk about myself, and for any other person like that is that's in my shoes, that have come from somewhere, like come from Nigeria to the UK within a short period of time. I think with my friends that before now, to be fair, like my secondary school friends, we've never had like issues. And that was when I started having issues with people I met here. I was like, do things like this really happen, But I think like the first thing, and it's what you said, I think the first thing is oversharing. When you meet, I know, like, imagine you've been alone. So for me, for like 4, 5, 6 months, I wasn't working. I'd just given birth. I was home alone. My husband obviously was schooling, and just like you said, I was always very conscious of the things that I was complaining about, or the things that I was trying to tell him. So so it wasn't too much. So it was a case of when I made these friends, I was telling them everything. You're just excited, I was just, and why did that happen was because my friends back in Nigeria, as much as they wanted to be there for me, they didn't really understand, as much as, they understood in terms of, a blessing is stressed and things like that, but they couldn't do anything because they didn't really understand what was going on. And imagine I'm telling them that, I'm here, and they're like, do you have lights? Do you have television? Like, there's TV, there's Netflix. Like,
What
what
do you
else? Just watch the TV and, you know, like, and for me, I felt like I needed so much more, you know. So it was, I think the first thing is that oversharing. You need to actually make sure that whoever it is that you're, I don't know, trying to be friends with or trying to bring into your space, that you trust them, they trust you, you know, be able to build a friendship outside of, you know, sharing so much more information. I mean, obviously you can tell them, I have a child or I have a daughter and things like that, but you know, there are some things, not everything really should be out there, especially in the first few, I don't know, weeks or months.
Then yes, and I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
And just to add something to it, is that I think we also have to be careful with with using the label friends. I think to call someone your friend, they need to earn that title.
Yeah.
I know her, you know, she's my acquaintance,
Yeah.
she's my neighbor, we go to school together, we go to church together, oh, our husbands are friends, our wives are friends, she's my sister's friend, she's this, you know.
Yeah.
But because we just know someone, we just jump, she's my friend. And it's not supposed to be so. So, you know, for you to even call someone your friend, you should be able to, you should allow them time will actually
Time
will tell if this person is actually your friend or not, you know. Time just tells you your place in people's lives, and you know, and vice versa, and all those things. I also think that
once you see, and I feel like another thing is, once you see red flags, address it immediately. Like, once your instinct tells you this thing is going to happen. And I think that's another thing that helped me. One of the issue I had with someone, it was a thing of, I think would I say what, but that maybe it was God, maybe it was the Holy Spirit speaking to me. Immediately I saw something, I just heard it in my mind that this girl is going to do this thing to you. So it was a case of, I picked it up and I was prepared. So if you see anything, like, once your instincts just tells you, something might be off about this person, don't try to second guess, or don't try to be like, oh, are you sure, are you not sure, but she's nice or but she's not nice. Take a step back, talk about it, maybe talk about it with someone else, a neutral person that doesn't know you, that doesn't know them. Just get a second opinion of something, and also tread carefully. Tread carefully, because you don't know people. The truth is, you don't know people until, like you said, time will tell. With time, you get to know people better. You get to know, you know, okay, me and this person in this friendship, can we actually build something? Can we go far? Can we, you know? So don't just allow time. Allow time to tell.
Then also, just to add, is that we are in a generation where we are also sensitive. Oh, how could she say that to me? That's so insensitive. She didn't even consider my feelings. That's so insensitive. That's so this, you know. That's so that, you know. You know, this is our woke generation. There, may God help us. Everybody's touchy. You say this one is a generation of basketballs. Anything you say,
especially adding it to being a mom, where you're like 24 hours, like you're on the move. There's something going on. It definitely, those feelings will be up there.
Yeah, we're also like, so I also feel like we should also learn to extend grace to each other. Give yourself grace. Give your friends grace. Give grace to people you know. For example, oh, I call Oma. Oh, why is she not picking up my call? I see her posting. She just posted something. She's not picking up my call. Oh, did she see my call?
I know.
You don't know. Like, maybe where she is, she can't talk at the moment, and she, you know, just had time, or maybe she's not even in the mood to even talk at that moment. She just wants to post or something. Like, I just feel like, let's just, you know, maybe she says something that you feel like, wow, could she be talking to me indirectly, or could she mean this, or could she mean that? There is nothing wrong with saying, oh, hi, you said so thing, and I you know, and this is how it made me feel. You know, give your friend the chance to explain. Oh, it's not like that. You know, this is actually what I mean. Or yes, this is what I mean. You either reconcile your differences and you make up, and you know, or you all go your separate ways. So there's no two ways about it. So
I think another thing is, don't necessarily, I don't know, get to that point where you're like trying to maybe keep malice with people. Even if people fall out, even if, you know, the friendship did not work. The Bible tells us that, you know, as much as it be unto us, we should try to be at peace with people. So you can actually be at peace from afar. Like, you know, when you see them, you still wave. When you see them,
how are you? You know,
the family cordial and stuff like that. Because
no bad blood.
No bad blood. Because you don't know who your helper can be tomorrow. So regardless of you guys have issues, or you know, you're trying to get to know someone and it doesn't work, just
And
Just
even
let it
apart
go.
from the help thing,
Yeah.
people say it is like, oh, be very careful. That no one knows tomorrow. Like, tomorrow is
Tomorrow,
Tuesday, I
like,
beg.
tomorrow is Saturday.
Tomorrow is Saturday. It's just good to be good. The peace that comes with it,
Yeah.
the having issues, having bad blood, keeping malice, all those things. It's just unnecessary stress.
Yeah.
Like personally, I can count the number of people that I've ever had issues with in my life. Like, I just dread all those things like that. So when those things happen, I know how much it takes my peace for a while. So it's not really worth it. Just living a soft life,
I know,
free from
free from
stress, no
stress.
drama, nothing. So that's just
And I think another thing I would just say maybe to people that come in or people that are already here or whatever, is just be good. Do you get what
Just
I mean?
be yourself.
Just be yourself. Just be yourself and just be good. Like, it's not even a case of you don't know tomorrow or whatever. Just be a good person. Like, it doesn't take anything from you to be a good person. Like, not so, because I think another thing that a lot of people get scared of, and this is also like a behavior that people exhibit, is when people come here, when they've achieved some certain things and they see that, oh, this person is trying to get to know me, I'm up there and she's here, all those kind of things. Like, it's not necessary. Do you get what I mean? Like, because you're there today doesn't mean someone that just came to the UK today, they won't be there. Do you get?
And even when you get there, you shouldn't look down. Oh, okay, I'm in the tech line. She just this, just that. I bought a house. She has not bought a house.
Exactly.
Things like that.
It's not necessary. It's not even. Do you get? Because everybody's life trajectory is different.
Yeah.
So just be good. I feel like that's the main thing we need. I don't know. That should just be up there for anybody, whether you're here, whether you're coming, whether you're trying to be a friend, whether you're trying to make friends. You yourself, you have to be good first before people will come, before you attract good people, before just be good. Don't expect anything from anybody. Yeah. That should be another thing. Don't expect anything from anybody, because you may be like, okay, I'm trying to be friends with this person. I expect that when they call, like what you said, I expect that when I call them, they should pick my call. I expect that I'm trying to make the effort, they should be reciprocating. No, like, no one owes you anything. If you want to do anything, do it because, oh, I just want to do it, and even if I don't get anything in return, I'm fine. And it will just help you.
And one more thing is that people also go through things actually that no one even knows about. I remember one day I was on Instagram, posting. I don't even know what I was posting, but it was just all this funny stuff. Now. So I just posted them about all these things, and you won't believe that night I was at the hospital.
Wow.
That midnight I was at the hospital, and I spent my night in the what's it called?
Is it A&E?
Yes, in the A&E. Yes, I was there, and all those things. And by morning, I felt better and everything, and I was back on my feet and everything.
No one would know.
No one would know.
No one would know.
One funny thing is that actually came on like to someone say, oh, you're ignoring me, you're this, you're that I asked you a simple question, just like that. So sometimes people are going through things you don't know. Oh, you feel like, oh, that you are going through something, but you don't even know what that person is going through. We are just better at hiding things, not hiding, at just holding up than each other.
Yeah.
You might have an issue and you know how to handle it. Oh, you can just stop, help me this. And someone might have a pool of blood and they're still struggling. So we are all different, yeah. And I'll just say, and also protect your peace at all costs. If you see that anything, what I tell people is that anything in form of human, place or thing that wants to steal your peace,
I know, just let it go. Let it go. It's not necessary.
Cut it off, unfollow, block, delete, mute, everything, please. Peace is really important, please. So that's it.
It's funny because like this time last year I was like, oh my god, I didn't have any friend, and it was through Instagram we connected. Do you get what I mean? So you can connect with people anywhere, and that's as far as you're not desperately like we talked about trying to say, oh, I need nah. It would happen. The people that are supposed to be in your corner, life will just bring you two together. So so you don't do too much.
It's been amazing having this conversation. So thank you for watching, guys, and thank you for having
so good to be here. Please like, comment and subscribe because
Yes.
we need the money to be coming in. Yeah, it's so good to be here. Thank you for having me.
Same here. Until next time, guys. So please follow us on Instagram at
Yeah.
Omabi and at the Mommy Shark. We talk about motherhood, lifestyle, life in the UK. We actually do the same thing.
Yeah, basically,
So,
yeah.
anything fun and other stuff. So thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye. That was fun.
Thank you.